Okay, we're back. Part 3 Earth Defense Force 2025. Sorry if I get a little sniffly here. I've been getting a little sick. Part of the reason why this took so long to record a part 3. But yeah.
Deploying. Select a mission.
And as you see, I've continued a little bit. I haven't finished it. I haven't come close at all. But I've gone past what I've recorded. Also, too, I have played online a bit, and playing online is a bit different from single. Never mind the obvious reasons, that you're playing with other people. But the fact is, if you play single player, and let's say you go through 4 or 5 stages on normal, then you go back and do a couple stages on hard or hardest, and get some new weapons.
This is live footage. Be advised that what you are
when you
about to
play
see may be
online,
disturbing to some
when
viewers.
you play in
After
somebody
7
else's
years,
lobby,
the
or
Earth is once again under siege.
like if you
The
play in a
Raptor
lobby
fleet
that's
has
say
split up, and
going through a
motherships
normal
are focusing
difficulty,
their attacks on major
anything you
Earth
get at a
cities.
higher
Our
difficulty,
time on this Earth,
you probably won't be able to use
may be at
because
an end.
playing through at a difficulty pretty much locks the weapon levels out. Say normal you may get weapons, I don't know what the cap is, but let's say up to level 10. And then you play hard and get weapons level 15, 20. As you're playing through, weapons level lockout. So all those really good weapons you get, you won't be able to touch them. As long as someone's playing, a lower difficulty level than what you got those weapons on. And there's armor caps too, so you will have to drop your armor level down. But usually it'll do that for you. Also, your stage progress is recorded completely differently on online mode. So you could beat the game in single player mode, play online, and still have to start the stage one, which is fine. If you've played through the game, you should have some weapons you can use in whatever difficulty level you play through. So it shouldn't be too bad.
Submarine, launched cruise missile.
With that being said, having gone back to some stages and played
We'll soon hit a mothership.
higher difficulty levels and getting better weapons,
It didn't make it.
it makes things a hell of a lot easier. Like playing through this mission online, granted I would assume the difficulty level goes up as you have more people playing, as it should. But some of the missions I played through online that I played through single player get exponentially difficult because I couldn't use my strength.
Fighter, commencing attack.
This mission being one of them, playing this mission on normal with 2 or 3 other people online, having to use somewhat basic weapons, I guess weapons appropriate to the difficulty level and everything, was very painstaking. I say the weapon I'm using here, that's Thunderbolt 20. I can't remember if I got in hardest or Inferno in the first stage, and its weapon level is 30, which is ridiculous.
Attack failed. The
Which is why I'm just clearing out waves of these things per shot.
If they can put up a shield screen this massive. We were preparing for another attack by the Ravagers, but they prepared.
At the same time, without stronger weapons, you guys watching this would be
Mothership entering combat area.
very, very annoying because some of the missions past this point, if I had regular weapons, I would never finish them. One mission that I flew through literally in about 4 or 5 minutes, playing online, took probably about 6 tries to complete. And these were with people that were actually competent, that knew what they were doing, and trying to work as a team with appropriate weapons. Okay, huge disadvantage using it. It's the Wing Diver's energy based. Anytime you have to reload a weapon, you use up a little bit of energy. Well, it drains your energy reserves until the weapon is completely loaded.
Bombardment from the mothership.
That's not good.
Blast range.
Damn it!
I'm assuming at some point in the game we're gonna have to fight that thing, and that's gonna be a very
So,
tiresome.
the bastards finally came back!
If the first game's an indication.
When the giant insects start coming up from the ground, the Ravagers come too! So they were contacting them, huh? What? It's certain that the Ravagers were waiting until the giant insects contaminated the Earth!
Also with the winged diver weapons, they all drain energy when you reload them.
It is to release giant
But some,
insects and to wait while they
like the
spread
Mirage
across
over here, which I can't use because
Maybe
Got
the
to.
Ravagers
but every time I fire it,
So they chose to take a break.
because it's only one round, it's gonna reload and drain after every single shot.
Let's talk about it later.
And there's some weapons that aren't, one shot, as you see, that only chambers one round. There's some that even if you have a clip of 30 or so, every shot will drain from your energy. Which is very frustrating because you won't be doing much flying around while you're using them. But usually they're rapid fire type,
Giant insects.
and they don't drain a whole lot of energy.
All units, exterminate the giant insects. In that sense, the Ravagers came back a bit too soon.
Okay, obviously you're not supposed to destroy those ships just yet.
First, destroy the giant insects. You can take care of the guests from
What
the
the hell? Oh, okay, really? As little splash damage as this weapon does, it manages to actually catch me and kill me. Not a small setback.
This is Strategic Command Headquarters, commencing Operation Sweep Giant Insects. There's a guest coming from the sky. First, let's finish cleaning up the Earth's surface.
One mothership is closing in on the combat area.
A fighter has already left from the Kirikawa Air Base. It's on an intercept course.
Submarine, launched cruise missile. Missile will soon hit a mothership. It didn't make it. Attack failed. The missile hit the shield screen. Mothership suffered no damage.
This is so easy, it's almost cheap. Yep, okay, yeah, there's that issue though.
It's hopeless. Obstructed by the shield screen.
Mothership entering combat area.
Maybe for next missions I'll get some less powerful weapons and scale this down.
The attack failed. The mothership is unscathed.
Damn it. If they can put up a shield screen this massive. We were preparing for another attack by the Ravagers, but they prepared more than us and returned stronger than we imagined.
Excuse me.
I have a bad feeling. This army's huge.
And there it is.
Genocide gun!
Bombardment from the mothership. Ranger 5 is in the blast range.
Damn it! Look! It's a mothership!
And the next one, too.
So, the bastards finally came back! Just when the giant insects start coming up from the ground, the Ravagers come too! So they were contacting them, huh?
Down from behind.
And also, even though I have some pretty powerful weapons, I'm still gonna collect every weapon box. The weapons I got seem to be particular to the stages that I played and acquired them in.
Spread across an entire
So, even though I got really good weapons on hard and Inferno,
hurry.
those were like stage 1 and 2.
To get ready for their return.
Whereas opposed to playing 10, 11, 12 on normal, I'll still get completely. And as I was playing over the week, I got an achievement for getting 10% of the weapons. I don't have an exact amount, but I looked at what I had. I had 86 weapons, but in that particular mission I got the achievement, I picked up about 7.
Ship.
So there's at least 800 weapons. Which is always good. More is better, especially in cases like this.
The Ravagers came back a bit too soon.
Okay.
First destroy the giant insects. You can take care of the guests from the sky after that.
You all right? Back me up. Understood. Perfect shot. Big enough to close your eyes and shoot. I'll fight you out. I'm out of bullets. Put that down. Don't get the hook shot. All fine. No fight. Lucky.
Alright, wait.
Flying drones are being deployed from the mothership. It looks like the ground units will be attacked.
This is Strategic Command Headquarters. Flying drones are coming. Retreat! Hurry!
This is Ranger 8. The flying drones followed us. We're fighting them now. Send support!
Storm Team, Ranger 8 is battling the enemy. Go back them up. Ranger 8, Storm Team is on their way to rescue you. Hold your ground.
Well,
Ranger 8, roger. They're coming this way. Shoot him down!
Come.
Coming from above!
okay. And the fact that weapon drops have the same physics as enemy carcasses do is it's cool to see, but it's very annoying at times because you'll see something fall and it will bounce halfway across.
There's no need to. This squad will protect you.
I think that's all the weapons.
Might have
And that's all I'm worried about. Get there. Yes.
Deploying. Select a mission.
Okay.
Choose a class. Weak Air Raider.
Okay.
Aerial spotter.
In playing more, I
Supports the Air Force
found
units
out the
from
Air
ground
Raider
by
is
spotting-
much better than what I initially thought.
Choose
She gets some
loadout.
pretty good weapons.
Air Raiders can equip 2 weapons and 1 vehicle. Choose loadout. Air Raiders
need
can
a
equip
decoy.
2 weapons and 1 vehicle.
Playing by myself. The decoy launcher does work pretty well on playing with other people, especially some enemies you'll see later on that will basically just jam their gun into your chest and shoot you until you die, which does take a while unless there's 4.
Choose loadout. Air Raiders can equip 2 weapons and 1. Deploying. Select a difficulty.
I mean, the Air Raider's still good as support, playing with other people and whatnot. But as you play through and get more stuff, you do get enough things for him to be able to handle himself on his own. At least on normal difficulty anyways. I don't know if they're going to get that much better as you play to be able to play by yourself or like hardest or Inferno and still be able to hold your. Because I couldn't tell you how many tries it took me to beat the first stage on hardest with the Air Raider, even after getting some other weapons.
Motherships have dispersed into countries around the world. Simultaneous attacks on major cities have begun.
And shit. Yeah, I'm throwing mines in the ground, but they're anti-air, so they point at the sky and they shoot upwards, and they do tons of amounts of damage. And Limpid Splendor here is just awesome. It's a rapid fire, sticky grenade launcher. And once you shoot all the rounds off, you have to self-detonate it. But if you miss with this gun, you need to play like a strategy game or something, because it pretty much aims itself as long as you just wave the crosshair over if you're going to make contact. And forgetting I can't fly. Been using the wing diver too much.
We defeated one enemy! Time to fumigate!
This is transport unit. We're preparing the drop. We'll be there soon.
Nice to meet you. This squad will protect you.
It's the enemy!
You're actually getting some kills for them.
The enemy is approaching! The enemy! The enemy! We hit it! Yes, sir! Get your hopes up! Aim well! You won't don't wait! Yes, sir! Your eyes and shoot! Not mistaken.
Pure destruction. It's a beautiful thing sometimes, at least in a fictional world. Limpet Splendor here, it doesn't shoot explosives. So detonating, you don't just immediately kill everything around it, but ball bearings shoots out can ricochet at you. So I'll still advise not being in the immediate area. If you are, you're not gonna get damaged too bad. And whatever. This last.
Deploying. Select a mission. Select a difficulty.
Ravager transport ship has entered the combat area.
So that's the giant insect transport ship.
That brought all of the giant insects here. They won't get away with it. The ship. It is still dropping giant insects. They've already covered the Earth in giant insects. It's not enough?
I guess I could have switched off for anti-aircraft. But oh well. Still gets the job done. Also with this gun, you might as well fire off all shots before you detonate. Because whether or not you shoot off all your shots, once you detonate it, it's going to have you reload for the same amount of
Kill
reloads.
the enemies on the ground first.
I'm running now! He got up! Do something!
This is a war situation report. A large formation of giant saucers have been confirmed throughout the Earth. The large discs are dropping giant insects. The Ravagers are trying to bury the Earth in giant insects. EDF has dispatched units to all locations. The giant insects are developing an expulsion strategy.
Also here at some point, I do plan on recording the DLC missions. I know that there's going to be 3 packs, only 2 are out. The first one is like $3. It only has like 5 missions in it. It's better than paying $15 for fun. The second one, I think it's either 8 or 9, and it has 20 missions in it, and I believe a new enemy type. From what I've seen on the PlayStation Network.
Let them run loose!
Which is another frustrating thing. So the PlayStation Network, you can actually just flat out buy a season pass for it. And it's a little shy of $20 with all the packs in it. Whereas Xbox, I guess, didn't have enough faith in it or something. I don't know what the case might be. But there's no season pass. So you have to buy them all individually, which I think will have you not too much more, around $21, $22. But still, I'd like to go ahead and save $3 or $4 if I can.
That's not true!
Do not remember the date on the 3rd mission. I'll get it when it comes.
Enemy's transport ship has entered the combat area.
At least one airstrike. Maybe left these ones.
This is transport unit. We're preparing the drop. We'll be there soon.
The transport ship is dropping giant insects!
Oh, whoops. Still managed to reach. Nice.
Ravagers started dropping giant insects again. What are they trying to do? Perhaps it's taking more time than they thought to spread out the giant insects. Probably they can't stand the fact that mankind is stopping
This is
the
transport
giant
unit.
insects.
We're ready to make the drop.
For the drop, I'm going to get a few pickups.
We've arrived above objective point. Dropping now. Mission complete. Heading back now.
That's right, I can't destroy any of this. Not with this.
We're really close!
Vehicles in this game are so. Controls for vehicles in this game. Jeez.
This is Scout. Ravager transport fleet confirmed.
Why did you enlist? I did it before I knew what I eat again tomorrow.
Well, some of these conversations I hear between the troops makes me wish that this game would be big enough for something so that they would make a Telltale series out of this, just to see what they were. As awesome as this melt gun tank is, which basically shoots out the same stuff that the ants shoot out, unfortunately is a higher level weapon, quote unquote. So yeah, couldn't bring this on. Considering I played, I was in a normal difficulty. This would have made things a lot easier. Most of the vehicles, for the most part, aren't weak at all. But with the increased overall difficulty in multiplayer, they didn't do a whole lot of good, at least not very few,
The giant insects are
that I could use.
But for the Ravagers, it's the other way around. To Ravagers, mankind mind could just be a bug that gets in the way of spreading giant bugs.
Right.
Yes, sir! You did it! It's only a small victory.
Thought there was another way to go.
Hey, straight ahead!
Not really complaining. Doubt I got anything. We'll see it in a second. Yeah.
Deploying. Select a mission.
Okay. Range stuff. I'm just gonna switch back to
Choose a class. Wing diver. Choose loadout. Wing divers can equip 2 weapons. Deploying. Select a difficulty.
Don't remember much about this mission. Top of my head. I should remember once I see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this now. This is pretty
Can't let them
straightforward.
continue to contaminate the Earth with giant insects.
See stuff shoot.
We have to kill them no matter what.
The transport ship!
Well, that game plan pretty much worked for like every stage in the game, but this one is a little more straightforward than usual.
The transport ship's weak point is its hatch. Aim for the inside when it is open.
Outside of having to shoot things at the air this time, finally. Yeah, I don't even think you need the aerial. There we go. Shh. How did I get hit and not die?
Attack the opened hatch.
Did it, and it just kept going. I don't know.
This is a war situation report. Giant saucers are dropping giant insects throughout the world. No matter how many giant insects the Ravagers plan to bring to Earth, there has to be a limit. But if they build a nest and start multiplying, humans will have to fight an infinite number of giant insects. The EDF continues to fight in order to get rid of the giant insects as quickly as possible.
There we go. Well, as big as the explosion is, I don't have to worry about the actual damage. As you might see, don't really care about the armor drops too much. I pick them up when they're convenient. Just gonna take forever to max out any of these characters.
This isn't what I signed up for! It's too strong!
That's too high. And I know for a fact because every other time I finished it, I was using the one. Don't expect to see a single new thing except armor. No, armor. Oh, there's another drop. Oh, and it landed flat. Sweet. Bounced throughout the at least something that though, because it's showing item all the way over. That's armor. That's something new though, is that you can actually swim. Can't do much if you're deep enough water. You just got to swim back to a shallow point. Better than just kind of dropping down at the bottom. Excuse me. I think the enemy's on screen. Go ahead and clear it up real quick. Well,
We've confirmed Ravager's battle machines are coming ashore
I guess it keeps the lock on you.
that we call Hectors.
It is a terrifying enemy. We can't let it come on land. Dispatch units to the shore and meet them with fire.
Nothing new, as expected. For this, I will take something a little different, a little more challenging,
Fencer.
in the hopes that I actually get something good from here.
Choose loadout. Fencers can equip 4 weapons. Choose loadout. Fencers can equip 4 weapons.
I'm still trying to figure this javelin cap. I mean, I know what it does, but it seems to have no kind
Fencers
of
can
aiming
equip
or
4 weapons.
it's just kind of you fire and it hits wherever the hell. A little frustrating, that aspect. Because you'll see it land, but you don't see it hitting the actual enemies. At least I haven't.
Choose loadout. Fencers can choose loadout. Fencers can equip 4 weapons.
Yeah, the shields are actually.
Choose loadout. Fencers can equip 4 weapons. Choose loadout. Fencers can equip 4 weapons. Deploying. Select a mission. Select a difficulty.
Okay, and anyone familiar with the prior games in the series, the next thing they're getting ready to show, you've seen before. And they're back. They're going to be in every game from this point.
All units.
At least I hope so.
Commence attack. Ranger 1, commence.
As annoying as they are to fight, they're probably my favorite enemy so far to see.
Ranger 3, commencing attack.
Ranger 4, commencing attack!
Ranger
Yeah,
5.
javelin catapult, like there's a crosshair, but
Roger.
whether it actually hits where you pointed it is a whole nother story. Haven't hit a thing. I guess with you having 300 rounds is meant for you to just fire while you're using whatever other gun you're using. Well, in this case, won't even let me fire that. Okay.
The Air Force will arrive momentarily.
Of course, I forget to bring a melee weapon so I could dash, but I'll manage. Notice I keep using this one because practically coming to a complete standstill using it. Shit. Didn't think this thing was that powerful. Yeah, the only reason I'm going through these things so easily is because my weapons are such high. Now, this is the mission I was referring to earlier when I said I can go through it easily by myself, but playing with other people, it is very, very difficult.
There are many Hectors approaching.
The Ravager battle machines are approaching. Are you ready?
Ranger 3, roger. Ranger 4, roger.
Ah, and there's weapons there. I'm not going to reach them before the stage hit.
Roger.
Wing Diver 7, roger. Wing Diver 8, systems go and ready to fight.
Tactical bomber Sharon approaching combat area.
Headquarters to ground units. The air raid is beginning.
The generator is functioning.
This is Bomber 4. Entering combat area. Beginning air raid.
Impact. We defeated the enemy.
Well done.
That couldn't be true.
Maybe I will get there.
The air raid will begin again.
There's one more air raid. Ground units, distance yourselves from the enemy.
It's ridiculous. Oh, their aim sucks.
We did it!
No, you didn't. Hit the damn thing.
Don't die until you're out. Got it? Yes, sir. Understood.
The air raid will start.
Good question.
Air raid in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Maybe I should hit a couple.
We caused a lot of damage to the enemy with the air raid.
Are we losing?
have Air Force support. Ground units, you're not alone.
Ask HQ!
That doesn't.
Are we losing? I will be your command.
Hit it? Creed's pushing me away from my stuff. Okay, can't have that.
It seems that motherships all over the world have started to drop giant weapons.
What'd you say?
They are quadruped fortresses. They are already heading to this area and beginning the invasion.
A quadruped fortress. It's the biggest and strongest among Ravager's land weapons. If it arrives in the urban areas, we don't know how much damage it will cause. It is a
That shit
terrifying
is
opponent,
shards.
but we succeeded in destroying them in the fight 8 years ago. It's an opponent we can
And
kill.
that should be the stage. I didn't get a single new. Okay, let's do one. And this time I'm not this slow.
Choose a class. Wing diver. Air raider.
And I haven't really touched the Ranger as I pretty much already know. Because it's the Ranger is so straightforward. The weapons are almost standard modern day weapons, regular machine guns and grenades. It's at least starting off not an interesting class. Not in the slightest. They can't fly, they can't do anything special. They're just kind of there.
Choose loadout. Air raiders can equip 2 weapons and 1 vehicle.
This time an airstrike. Usually I take the attack wheel because with all the airstrikes and the vehicles, when you call them in, they take points. Like you see here, the reload is 200 points, meaning you have to get kills. They're basically like getting kill streaks in like Call of Duty or something like that. You have to get enough points from getting kills to reload them. Even if you sit on the item and have it reload, the meter's not going to go anywhere until you start getting kills. And since this one's only 200 points, you usually, if you get any kind of kills with it, it reloads itself. Whereas some of the other ones, like 600 is not bad, but it's not very strong of a support drop. But you're looking at 3,000, and this one's 64. I don't even know if I've used that one other than once. Because you do get one usage of it, starting out a mission. But after that, you have reloaded with points. And points you've accumulated before you use the strike don't count towards it. You have to use it, then accumulate points and to be able to use it again. You can't clear out half a mission, use a strike for the first time, and then expect it to be filled back up because you've previously accumulated points.
Choose loadout.
No for a fact your
Air
melt
raiders
buster's
can
not
equip
good.
2 weapons and 1 vehicle. Deploying.
This
Select a mission.
vehicle may not even be the best. We'll see what happens.
Select a difficulty.
But this will be the last mission I played. Should catch up to where I'm at. catch up and then proceed past it. As much as I love this game, with Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare being out, that has eaten up a lot of my time. That game is awesome, and it's easily worth $50, but it's only
Roads safely underground?
A large number of holes were found in urban areas. It seems like these are exits from the tunnels that lead to the nests.
If those holes stay open, they will come
and I guess this isn't the mission I thought it was. But either way, should be able to blow through this mission pretty easily. I think I still can't prepare for it, but
underground tunnels for the giant insects. We found the exit to the ground. Hurry and destroy it.
This is transport unit. We're preparing the drop. We'll be there soon.
Confirm the marker. Firing now.
yep, airstrike.
Destroy the tunnel exit.
Specify attack target.
Yep,
Still more tunnel
reload
exits.
itself.
Search
Sweet.
for them.
Does it seem like Liquid Splendor, which it does pretty good damage. Seems like almost like I need to have an explosive of some sort to be able to take out the hive.
Let's clean up this garden! Understood? They'll come this way! I'm coming to help you! Get it! You're good! Kill me!
There it is.
This is transport unit. We're preparing the drop. We'll be there soon.
Nah, bounce back. Crap. Should still be here. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the weapon drops, they're only affected by some of the physics of the aliens while they're in the air. Once they've settled, after bouncing around a bit, then you can't, like, blast them off to another area or anything. It's just the initial drop. And it's only the environment that affects them. Your blast won't affect them then, nor will they, like, slide off the back of an air or something.
The giant insects made an exit somewhere else. They are appearing one after another from underground.
Prove this together.
Destroy the tunnel exit, you giant insects. We won't let you above ground.
This must be proper welcome. Let's do it! Sir, yes, sir! There's strength in numbers.
Yeah. Sadly, this is much faster. And the vehicle I have is no good for
This is
mobility.
We're ready to drop vehicles when you say go.
This is Whale. Target confirmed. Air Raider, are you sure that was right?
Apparently, it didn't hit me.
I feel like I'm seeing a daughter off to marriage. Please, take good care of it.
Yeah. This thing is probably slower than the Fencer. It picks up speed once you get going with it, but it's still extremely slow. And if you need to turn, you might as well just get out of it. It's still pretty cool to use, though. Whoops. Blast radius a little too big. only drawback to this thing outside mobility is the ammo reserves for this weapon are pretty low. So you're not going to be able to just call it out once and dominate the entire level with it. And then there's the fact that there is no crosshair of any kind. Trying to do is turn to pick up this weapon. I assume one of those was there. Get out of here. Just blow it. That'd be a good level later. Oh, I guess I've already built up enough to summon it up. But no point in doing that right now.
Combat area.
Quarters. Transporting BM-03 Vegalta.
Excuse me. Granted, the limpet splendor that I have, don't remember the level, it's pretty high. There is a lower level version that you'll come across around this point in the missions that does pretty much the exact same thing, but isn't nearly as powerful.
This is quarters. Transporting BM-03 Vegalta.
That should be fine. Or maybe too far.
Whale to ground units. The attack target is visible.
I guess too far. I mean, this is a good way to kind of build up armor and everything. Just farm ants until you get sick of it. But it may do like the second game where after a certain amount of time, the hives will just close up by themselves.
Destroy the tunnel exit.
I think I got it.
Insects appeared from underground. It looks like they made a new tunnel exit.
Destroy the tunnel exit.
I'm getting to it. Now I wish I brought like a regular vehicle instead of this giant mech. Ah, spiders now.
This is transport unit. We've arrived at the combat area.
Excuse me.
This is transport unit. We're ready to drop vehicles when you say go.
Okay, screw this.
Dropping now.
As far as possible. Should have hit something back there. Ah, it's so close. Nice. Okay, nothing jump in front of me, please. There we go. Seven already. Should be it.
This is a war situation report. The motherships have dropped many quadruped walking fortresses. EDF lines of defense have been constructed to prevent entry of the walking fortresses.
There we go. See if I actually got it. In here. I get literally one new weapon. Hopefully you guys liked it and enjoyed it. If you did, hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Post comments, good, bad, otherwise. If you didn't like it anyways. I don't care. But yes, any feedback of any kind is appreciated. And thanks for watching.